I come to Raymond, I want to challenge us, ladies. We have really gone to the basics today. How many of us here have a mission and a vision for their companies, for their businesses? How many of us have 3, 5 objectives that I want to achieve with my business? Formalized, written down, that you can remind yourself every so often that this is what I set out to achieve. As we think through this, that's the first step to formalizing your businesses. That's the first step, I think, to making yourselves as business leaders viable in whatever industry you're in. I want to ask Raymond. Raymond, what is the misconception around pensions? Why do we need to save? I know a lot of, how many here have a pension plan? Yeah, you can see you have your job cut out for you.
Thank you very much. Again, my name is Raymond Bii. I'm the Group Head of Sales and Marketing at the CPF Group. CPF Group is actually a retirement benefit scheme regulated by RBA, and its mandate is actually to fulfill lives. And how does it fulfill lives? When you look at the life cycles of a human being, you know how it goes. There is the child stage, the adult, and then the old age. And the same as business, there is always a business cycle. There is the introduction stage, there is the growth stage, and then there is maturity stage, and then of course there is a declining stage. Okay? All these stages are very, very, very important. And when you look at again the activities in these stages, it brings you back to the issue of social security for all. And you find that today you are very strong. Okay? Life is very uncertain, by the way. Today you are very strong, tomorrow you are not. The same as business. Today you are doing well, tomorrow things are, because we have ups and downs in business. So because life is very uncertain, the big question is, because life is uncertain, now you ask yourself, when things are not right, life must do what? Must continue, okay? And for life to continue, there are needs. And these needs comes with a cost. Sinukweli? All these needs comes with a cost. So the investment groups which you need to take advantage of is those which helps you when you are down. Okay? So when you are strong, you need to set aside some investment for that time. It's normally called the rainy seasons. And this is where pension schemes comes in to try to fill that gap where life must continue and there are needs, and these needs comes with a cost. So what we advise, because we are advocates of social security, this is an industry which sometimes people take it for granted. But when reality hits, you always think of that time when you are strong and you had a choice to prepare for that period when you are down. This is where we talk about products like pensions. Pensions are made for retire. Retirement is inevitable. You've been seeing your people, they are strong in employment, but there comes at times when the laws of this world say you must go and rest. So the big question is, if you have been receiving a regular income from employment or from business, because you have employees who are receiving a regular income. Yes, they are very productive. You are happy about them. But there comes at times when they will no longer be what? Productive. Okay? And their lives must continue. So do you have anything set for them to be able to continue with that other journey? Yourself again, you are strong today in business. You are doing well. You are making profits. You are moving to the next levels and the rest. But one day, one time, you will not have that energy. You will need to go and rest. So do you have a package set aside for you to continue with that other phase? That's why your investment have to be very, very, very well profiled, so that each time you are making money, you are able to also put aside something for tomorrow. Okay? Leave alone again pensions. There is also daily lives where you are good in business today, a pandemic like this comes in. How do you handle it? You need to have again something like what we call benevolent funds to be able to cushion you in such times. Because again, these pandemics comes with things like medical assistances for you and for your staff. Do you have something you have set aside, like a benevolent fund, to be able to help this staff and yourself during these hard times? Okay? So that is where we come in as schemes, as investment groups, to help you manage that investment, so that in case you face this, you come to us for that package, which we have seen. We have what we call risk-based benefits, which we manage for all the business people. One thing again I wanted to add, because again, what men can do, women can do better. In your journey in business, we normally have what we call professional ethics. Okay? Any business you venture in, please always appreciate the work of the professionals. In investment, we have people like fund managers, we have custodians, we have administrators. They should guide you through the journey of business, because again, setting up businesses, there are a lot of conmen in this business world, and most of the people they are preyed on are normally the women. Always do due diligence in whatever business you want to venture in. Never take any shortcuts. We are in the investment industry. We can help you in terms of consultancy to ensure that you build a good capacity towards that journey. Another thing also I need to advise the women, because again this is very important, is always ensure that you unlock value of your assets. Okay? When you make money in business, don't go heaping it somewhere. Idle assets unlock their values. It's very, very important. Thank you very much.
If I were a woman in business, like all of you, I would make a date with Raymond. I want to understand how to unlock the value of my assets. To be honest, it's not the first time I'm hearing this, but it's the first time it's hitting me like a ton of bricks. I want